Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm Cailin, and today I have a lower body Pilates workout for you. We are just going to be using our mats only today, and that is it. So go ahead and lay your mat out and get yourself ready. If you are part of our 30-day balance series, welcome back to day 17. If you are not doing the series, that is okay. This is a great lower body Pilates workout on its own. So it's great for anyone. So let's go ahead and get started. We are going to be coming into all fours first. So we're going to go ahead and come onto hands and knees. And first, just to move our spine, excuse me, a little bit, let's go ahead and come into cat and cow. So just starting to warm up the body, move that spine. We're going to find a nice stable spine here in just a moment. And if you're not familiar with the 30-day balance series, it is a series all about finding balance between strength and mobility and flexibility. So throughout the series and throughout each workout, we find a balance between those two, which I think is a really beautiful way to move the body in any sort of exercise routine. Want to get a nice balance between those two. All right, go ahead and find a nice long spine here. We're going to start to just loosen up the hips a little bit. So we're going to take the left knee, we're going to bring it off the mat, and just start to find some nice big circles here with that bent leg. Just starting in one direction first, starting to loosen up those hips here. Good, one more in this direction, and then go ahead and reverse it. Make sure you're getting that full range of motion for you. Always good to loosen up the muscles first before we start to work. Good, one more in this direction, and then lower that all the way down. We're going to go ahead and switch to the other side. Just try to find that full range. Making sure to find those deep breaths as well. Good, one more in this direction and then we'll reverse. Good, reverse it now. You might hear some cracking or popping. As long as it's not painful, that's okay. If you're feeling any pain, maybe make those circles a little bit smaller. Good, one more. Beautiful. All right, now go ahead and sit onto your heels. All right, so you're in a low kneeling position. We're just going to start to engage the lower body, glutes and hamstrings here a little bit. So I want you to tuck your toes under if you can, if that's comfortable for you. And we're going to send our arms forward. And now we're going to come up into a high kneeling position, press the hips forward, squeeze the glutes, press the arms back, and then lower it back down. And then we bring it right back up again. So you should feel glutes and hamstrings squeezing, engaging here as you come to that high kneeling position. Good. And lower. We have 5 more. 5, 4, good, last 3, 2, and last one. All right, lower it all the way back down. All right, we're going to come back into that all fours position. So onto hands and knees. And we're going to go ahead and untuck the toes. And we're going to start with this left leg again. You're going to lift it off the mat, keeping the spine nice and long. Flex through your ankle. And we're going to start to lift and lower that leg. So imagine that you're pressing your heel into the ceiling as you lift it up. And you really should be feeling that lower body here. Don't turn your hips open to the side. Keep the hips facing the floor so you're really isolating that glute muscle. Good, lift and lower. Lift and lower. Good, let's do 4 more. Stay nice and strong in that upper body as well. Good, last 2. Last one, lift up, little pulses here. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, lower it all the way back down. All right, same thing other side. So we're gonna go ahead and flex that right ankle, lift that right knee off the mat, and we lift and lower. Good, so even though we're working that lower body, we're working our core here as well. Our core is stabilizing. Good, reach that crown of the head long, not dropping the head towards the floor. Good, let's do 4, 3, that's it, 2, and 1. Lift up, pull little pulses, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Lower it all the way back down. All right, so we're going to come right onto our side for a side lying leg series. So start on either side. I'm going to have my right side down with my left leg up. It's that top leg that's going to be your working leg. So for more of a challenge, extend both legs at a slight diagonal. Spine is nice and long. Core is engaged. If you want some more stability, go ahead and bend that bottom knee, and that'll find more stability for that whole body as we move this top leg. All right, reach this top leg nice and long. We're gonna start to lift and lower that leg. Keep the toes and the knee pointing forward. Good. And keep your ribs pulling back. Try not to arch your spine. We're still in that nice long neutral spine here. Good. Give me 5, 4. That's it. 3, 2, and 1. All right, now keep this top leg lifted, not too high. Now start to reach this bottom leg nice and long, and then you're going to lift and lower that bottom leg up to meet the top one. Good. Lift. Okay, give me 6 more. 5, 4, that's it, 3, 2, and 1. Good, lower that leg, or lower both legs all the way down. All right, now keep that bottom leg down. You're gonna lift that top leg up again. Keep it parallel with the floor so it's gonna stay right at hip height. Flex through the ankle, front and back kick, so we bring it forward, we kick, kick, and then we point the toe, pull it back. Good, bring it forward, we kick, kick. Good, and bring it back. Now we're trying to do this without shifting the torso or the pelvis. So if you feel yourself rocking forward and back with the upper body, then you might wanna make your kicks a little bit smaller. Good, and back, 3 more, 3, 2, that's it. Good, last one. Good, and bring it back. All right, lower it down for just a moment. We're gonna move into our large leg circles now. So go ahead and take this top leg, lift it up, really reach it out of the hip socket. We're gonna take the leg forward, bring it up, circle it open, and then lower it back down. Good, again, forward, circle it open, try to find an external rotation as you do that. Then back to parallel, forward, lift, open, and lower. 1 more, forward, lift, open, and lower. Good, and reverse it. So we bring it back a little bit, lift it up, and send it forward. Good, so here we get strength and mobility, because we're finding that hip mobility here as well. Good, 2 more. Last one. Good, and then bring it all the way back. All right, one more thing on this side. This time I want you to come up onto your forearm, and I want you to bend both knees, stack your feet and your knees. We're gonna lift ourselves up into a side kneeling plank position. So keep yourself nice and steady, press your hips forward to engage your glutes. Keep yourself here, keep your feet together as you clam this top leg open. So we're open and close. Good, if that's too much, go ahead and bring your hips all the way down, but stay on your forearm and then do that clamming there. This gives you a little bit more work into this bottom glute as well. So I suggest you do it if you can. Give me 6 more. Also good core exercise. Good, 4 more, 4, 3, that's it, 2, and 1. Good, bring the knees together, lower it all the way down. I want you to lay on your back here. We're gonna get a figure 4 stretch. So whatever that top leg was that you just worked, that was my left leg, you're gonna place that ankle over the other knee, and we're really gonna open that knee away from you. This is our figure 4 stretch. Then go ahead and grab behind the thigh of the other leg, pulling that shape in towards your chest as you press the knee away. Really beautiful glute stretch. Nice deep breaths, inhale and exhale. Good, one more breath. Good, now go ahead and bring that foot down to the floor, cross at the knees fully, and then go ahead and drop both knees to the side and look over towards the other shoulder. That's gonna give you a deeper stretch into that side and that glute. Good, let's go ahead and bring it back to center. Uncross the legs, rock yourself up to a seated position. And we are gonna take a quick break before we switch to the other side. So go ahead and grab a sip of water, and I will meet you right back here in just a moment. Let's go ahead and get us set up for that sideline series on the other side. So go ahead and lower yourself all the way down. Make sure you're at the back edge of your mat so you can feel if you're straight from your elbow all the way down to your pelvis. And then once you're there, pull the belly in, start to engage that core, reach the legs out or bend that bottom knee. And when you're ready, we're gonna start to do those long leg lifts here, up to the side. Good, lift. So at the same time you're lifting, you're also reaching the leg out of the hip socket. Good, that's it. Let's do 5 more. 5. Good, 4. 3, keep that gaze forward. Last 2. And last 1. Now we keep that top leg lifted, and then we lengthen that bottom leg and then lift and lower that bottom leg to meet it. Good, lift and lift. That's it. Probably feel the obliques on that top side as well, working. Good, last 3. 3, 2, and 1. Good, lower both legs all the way down. All right, coming back to just that top leg. We're gonna go ahead and lift that leg up to hip height for front and back kicks. Flex the ankle, we kick, kick. Good, point the toe and pull it back. Whoops, almost lost that balance. Good, kick, kick. Good, point and pull back. So again, you don't wanna go so far back that you're tipping forward. That was my issue on that first one that I did there. You wanna stay nice and stable and steady from the pelvis all the way up through the crown of the head. Good, and pull back. Good, 3 more. 3. Last 2. Last 1. Good, and bring it back. Beautiful. All right, lower it down for just a moment. We're gonna move right into those large circles. So go ahead and lift it up, point the toe. We're gonna send it forward, circle it up and open, lower it down. Good, forward, circle, lift, and lower. Good, lift, and lower. 2 more times this direction. Again, try to keep that pelvis steady. Last 1. Good, and lower, and then reverse it. Up, forward, and sweep it back. Good, up, forward, and back. That's it. 2 more, finding that full rotation of the leg in the hip socket. I know this is hard if your hips are tight or you've got tight hamstrings. Good, lower it all the way down. All right, bend your knees, prop yourself up onto your forearm for those clams on this side. So either keep your hips down here if this works better for you, or challenge yourself by lifting the hips up, pressing the glutes forward, and doing your clams from that position there. Good. So that requires more core, requires more work on this bottom leg, this bottom side. Good, lift and lower. Good, we have 6 more. 6, that's it. 5, 4, stay nice and strong in this bottom arm. 3, Last two. And last one. Good. And we lower it all the way down. All right, come onto your back for that figure 4 stretch on this side. So again, that leg that was working, cross that ankle over the other knee. Open the knee away from the body. Ooh, this side is so much tighter. And then grab on behind the thigh of that other leg and pull it into your chest. Just breathe. See if with each exhale you can release tension. Open that leg a little bit further. Good, last one. Good, place that foot on the mat, cross knees, arms out to the side, and then tip both legs over to one side. And then look over that other shoulder. Good, just 2 more breaths here. Good, last one. And then bring it all the way back into center. All right, uncross those legs. We are going to flip right over onto your belly. So go ahead and do that. We're going to start first with single leg kicks. You're actually going to be up on your forearms for this first exercise. So shoulders are right over the elbows. And want to make sure that you're pressing yourself away from the floor of that upper body and pulling your belly button in and up. Legs are together. Now we're going to stay nice and stable in the upper body. For single leg kicks, we flex through one ankle, we kick in, so heel towards glute, and then we reach it away, switch other side. Kick, and reach. Good, kick, and reach. So feeling probably mostly hamstring here, and reach. Good, keep that upper body nice and stable and strong, belly button pulling away from the floor, so you're not feeling this in the lower back at all. Good, kick, and reach. Good, 2 more each side. Last set. Good. Beautiful, and then lower the upper body all the way down. Now you're gonna make a pillow for your head with your hands. The upper body is gonna stay nice and still here along the floor. Shoulders are sliding down the back. Now I want you to widen your legs so they are wider than hip distance apart. Pull the belly button in and up off the mat. Start to squeeze your glutes. And now we're going to take both legs and we're going to lift them off the mat, lengthening. So the whole leg is off the mat. We're seeing how high they can go without feeling this in the lower back. And then we slowly lower back down. Good, we do that again. Lift and extend through the leg. We're feeling this from the glute all the way to the toes and lower. Good, lift and lower. Draw the shoulders down towards the ribs. That's going to help our core stay connected. Lift and lower. Good. Keep pulling the belly button in and up, engaging those glutes. Good. 4 more. 4, 3. Good. So you can go a little higher with these last 2. 2. And last one. Lift and lower. Beautiful. Bend the knees. And then windshield wiper those knees here side to side. Very nice. Beautiful. Go ahead and press yourself back into a child's pose. Knees are going to be wide, toes together. Go ahead and send the forehead to the floor. I want you to just give me 2 breaths here. Good. Exhale, release. Last one, inhale, deep breath in. And exhale, let it go. All right, sit onto the heels to bring your spine all the way up to seated. All right, we have one more exercise. We're gonna go ahead and lay down on your back again for our flat back bridging. So lowering all the way down. Bridging is one of my favorite, not only lower body exercises, but overall core exercise. So we're gonna find the feet close to the body. Legs are staying in parallel. Arms are pressing into the floor. All right, make sure the shoulders are nice and open. And we're gonna do a flat back, which means we're gonna hinge right at the hip joint to lift those hips up into that beautiful bridge position. And then we lower it down just to tap the glutes down, and then we lift it right back up. Good, and lower, and lift. Nice, and lower. Keep that moving. Make sure you're not using your ribs to lift up. Use your glutes. The ribs should not be popping. The back shouldn't be arching. It's the glutes that are doing all that work here. Lift and lower. Good, 4 more. 4. Last 3. 2. Last one, lift and hold. Good, give me little pulses at the top. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then lower the hips all the way down. Beautiful, bring the knees into the chest, just rock those hips here side to side. And then I want you to keep your right leg pulling into the chest, reach and extend your left leg long on the floor, and then bring that right leg across to the left for a supine twist. This is similar to that twisting motion we did a little while ago, we had both knees bent on that one, and I just think this one gives a deeper stretch. One more breath here. Good, and then bring it through center. Go ahead and extend that right leg. This time pull that left leg in, and then take it across over to your right. You can look over that left shoulder. Just some nice, long, deep breaths here. Good, last one. Good, bringing it back to center. Very nice. Go ahead and bring your knees into your chest again. This time do some knee circles, circling the legs in opposite directions. And then go ahead and reverse those circles. So always making sure we stretch and move a little bit, finding some mobility after we find some of that strength work. Such a great balance. All right, so go ahead and rock yourself up to a seated position, and you guys are done with this lower body workout. Thank you guys so much, as always, for joining me here. I hope you enjoyed that as much as I did. Please let me know what you thought in the comments below. If you're interested in checking out any more of my videos, I've got plenty on my channel, as well as a couple of videos that I'm going to link right here for you. Check those out, and please give me a thumbs up or send me a comment with any questions or feedback. Thanks so much. I hope to see you here on the mat next time. Take care.